Hello, this is Tattoo Tony with another adventure. I've searched for every neglected, abandoned, grimy, and interesting piece of our past for us to explore. Please enjoy today's show. Hey guys, this is Tattoo Tony and welcome back to another adventure. Today we're exploring a home in Alton, Illinois, which is an old Rust Belt town that has been experiencing decay for quite a long time. There was a lot of industry here, and a lot of it probably had to do with its vicinity to major waterways, the Missouri and Mississippi River being a channel. So this home was damaged by fire. Surprisingly, there's quite a bit of stuff left in here. And if you drive through this town, you'll see there's just a ton of abandoned homes, and a lot of them are being knocked down at a pretty quick pace. And so a lot of the last videos you guys have seen, they're all from this same town. When we first went in here, it kind of was obvious that the fire in this home started in the kitchen. A little bit later, we'll go back and take another look at the stove and the pots. And let me know what you think, guys. Leave it in the comments. I really think that's where the fire probably started because it's the blackest and most burnt out part of this home. This looks like it was a small bedroom. There's a television in it and some clothes and belongings. Looks like some butterflies on the wall. I'm not sure if I saw that right. By the way, guys, I'm using a different camera in this video, and I'm curious what you think of it. I'm using my GoPro again and a stabilizer. I had to cut the audio on it because the audio is just really terrible on GoPros. I've got a fix coming for that. So here's the sink, a bunch of stuff piled up. There's Andrew. He's going real old school. Check out that big giant camera he has. I think it belonged to his grandfather. Hopefully we can get him to put up some more videos soon. There's a Christmas tree out on that front porch. I don't know if you guys noticed that. And so everything you can see is just smeared with soot. This looks like it was the living room. There's a couch and some other furniture all flipped up, boxes, giant Barbie head. There's a lot of houses that burned down in Alton, Illinois, and I believe it might be because of the old wiring. And up until recently, there really wasn't an international building code or standards. They didn't inspect for much. A lot of the houses they're tearing down, what happens is they're trying to upgrade, and they've adopted international building codes, and whoever lives in the home or owns it is currently grandfathered in until it changes hands and they need to get a new occupancy permit. And then they fail it, and a lot of these homes, the cost that it would take to bring it up to code, the people that would buy the home and would be happy to live in it just don't have that kind of money to make the investment, and then the city ends up tearing a lot of them down. And we are at a very quick pace trying to film as many of those as possible, and there's ones like this that are so fire damaged I guess it isn't worth saving them. Now Phil was with us in the car. He's in some older videos and he watches the videos. By the way, we should try to get him to make a YouTube channel, but in any case, he was with us and he told me that a lot of these actually catch on fire while they're sitting vacant, and he thinks there might be some kind of arsonist in town because of how many of these catch fire. There's a newspaper. Can you guys see the date on that? So I don't think it's been too tremendously long since somebody lived in this home. The sad thing is it looks like most of these homes had families, children, living in the homes, and it makes you wonder where they went, especially right after these fires. But there's some parts of this. I'm going to get you guys some street footage driving around eventually in town and incorporate it with some of the future footage and try to get some more drone footage as well of some of these neighborhoods, because there's just some really strange, odd, old stuff in town. And there's some areas that are extremely dilapidated that I don't know if you guys have seen any of my videos from Gary, Indiana, or maybe East St. Louis, but there are definitely some big swaths of town here that I think are just not going to exist. I was driving around a little bit today, and I kind of got lost and went around some different blocks and noticed just how many empty lots there are. I always do, but this town is just full of empty, overgrown lots, old steps that go up off the street that go to nothing. And I believe probably this year, last year, they're probably going to knock down a couple hundred abandoned homes. So it's kind of a race against time. So you guys need to go bother Andrew and make sure that he goes out with me again. Here's this kitchen again where the fire, I believe, started. And in fact, maybe the pots they were cooking in are still left on the stove. And it burned at the back of the house. This has got to be where the fire started. So do you guys think maybe somebody left something cooking and left the house? Maybe it wasn't an electrical fire. Maybe it was a grease fire that got out of control. That's horrible. And so today I've got a new microphone coming, a little tiny one, and some stuff to try to get a fix for this so that we can get the audio from the GoPro. I didn't use my normal camera because that stabilizer, the batteries are dead, and I'm hoping at some point to get enough revenue or donations, Patreon, whatever. If you want to help out, let me know. I'm trying to save up for a stabilizer for my Sony camera, and that will end up probably being about $300. But let me know what you think of this wider angle in this GoPro footage. Here's a little shelf with some shoes. It looks like there's a box of maybe sidewalk chalk and a kid's school notebook. If you're enjoying this video and you like my videos, don't forget to please hit the like button, leave a comment. Even if you don't have much to say, just go ahead and leave a comment, maybe share the video. I appreciate everybody's support. This was another child's bedroom. Looks like there was a couple children's bedrooms here. And we're going to walk back out of the house and walk across the snowy backyard and go take a look at the little garage. That'll be a quick look, and at the end we will have a couple photographs of the front of the home. Phil told us an interesting story. He said there was another home on this block at one point that had been kind of like a drug and gang house where there was several shootings around this area. And he said that the grandparents owned the house and the kids got the house basically condemned, or, the city shut down the party, and then the home was torn down and demolished. So that happens sometimes too here. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, share, and check out our next video.